Hey, good morning guys. Jim Blevins here. I got two super quick stories that relate to what's happening in Live Good right now. First story, I was 9 years old and I was playing summer baseball in a league dominated by 10-year-olds. I was way little and they were way big, and my family drove about 30 miles to get our butts kicked by an opposing team that was full of 10-year-olds, and there was this kid on the mound, and I swear he drove himself to the game. Never checked the age, probably had a driver's license, and this kid was throwing smoke and I was just shaking. My knees were trembling. I remember clearly, I had two on me immediately, and the third pitch goes wham into the catcher's mitt, and as the umpire's yelling, "Steer," I swung my bat. I'll never forget the long ride home, because my older brother by 4 years, who was sitting in the station wagon there with me, and he looks at me and he says, "Jim, whatever you do, please don't swing your bat after the umpire yells strike." Good advice. I didn't appreciate it at that particular moment, but it was really good advice. Second story, you remember that crazy old kook called Noah building that ark? He's the guy at the end of the cul-de-sac that's never checked with the HOA, building a great big boat in your suburb. Everybody's just laughing. What is this dude up to? What on earth? And then it starts to rain. And it's starting to rain. And one by one, the neighbors, they all come into Noah's Ark and they're going, "Hey, Noah, good old buddy, old pal, old buddy." The doors are shut. So, two stories. Number one, don't swing at the ball after the umpire yells strike. And number two, don't knock on Noah's Ark once it starts to rain. Live good, it's gonna start to rain. Any minute now, any week, it's coming. Co-op thing that where we get to buy into the marketing results and actually buy members that Live Good brings in is going to be fire. This new survey, extremely complicated piece of software they've been working on a year and a half, is going to be your own recruiting tool that's going to do a ton of work for you, and everybody's going to be using it. There is so much pent-up demand right now. Everybody, and I do mean everybody in Live Good that I talk to, that's right on the edge of their tongue. And what's going to happen? How are we going to do this? And they're waiting, and it's creating this huge vacuum. So when it happens, it's going to hit like fire. So tell you what, $10, take a position, $10 a month. You got to be able to ride it out for a couple months. That's all you got to be able to do. You don't have to be able to recruit. Just take your position. It's going to be better if you can bring a couple people in. That's great. But $10, buddy, you're in. I've never seen an easier opportunity. Now's the time. You got to get in before it starts to rain. You got to swing at that ball before it's in the catcher's mitt, before the umpire yells strike. Get in the game. Come on, let's do it. Let's have some fun. Let's just have some fun. What's the worst thing that could happen? You could lose maybe $10, okay? What's the best thing that could happen? You could have a fantastic home business. Could do all sorts of wonderful things for you. So, hey, let's do it. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.